Hi, parents. It's Nurse C here, your pediatric nurse and special needs mom. Today, we're going to talk about surviving your first years, your baby's first years, and all the milestones that you need to know without adding stress or guilt. Here we go. Now, if you're a new parent, you've probably Googled, when should my baby be? When should my baby? Or more times than you can count. Roll over, sit up, crawl. The list is endless. And it's easy to feel like you're falling behind if your baby isn't doing one of the exact timeline as someone else's child. But here's the truth. Milestones are just a guide, and it's not a competition. Your baby's growing at their own pace. So let's break it down, milestone by milestone, with tips to support your baby's development and reminders for you to breathe and really enjoy the journey because it goes all too fast, my dear. All right, so let's start with the first 3 months, 0 months to 3 months. Your baby's still trying to adjust to the life outside of the womb. During this time, your baby's typically lifting their head during tummy time, following objects with their eyes, and they start smiling socially around 6 to 8 weeks. Don't panic if tummy time feels like torture at first. Babies often hate it, so keep the session short and fun. Place your baby on your chest and you can sing or talk to them. This definitely counts as tummy time. And remember, if your baby doesn't smile exactly at 6 weeks, don't panic. Remember, just look for progress, not perfection. Now let's go into 4 to 6 months. This stage is exciting because your baby starts showing a lot more personality. So some of the things that you might see is rolling over from tummy time. So they could be on their tummy and they roll back onto their back. They start reaching and grabbing for toys. They just laughing, babbling, and they sit up with support. Encourage reaching and grabbing by placing the toys in front of them, just within reach during playtime. And talk a lot to your baby. Just talk all day. Your voice is their favorite sound. So make sure to just keep talking. Some red flags by 6 months. If your baby is not showing any interest in movement or isn't making any sounds at all, that's definitely a reason to go check with your pediatrician. All right, so now we get into 7 to 9 months old. Babies start sitting up without support. They're crawling or scooting. They respond to their names and they start experimenting with solid foods. Ooh, make sure you baby proof early before your baby even starts crawling. Because once your baby's on the move, they will find everything. Cords, small objects, and cleaning supplies out of reach. You do not want your baby to get into those things at all. And remember, not every baby crawls. Sometimes they'll scoop or roll. And some just go straight to walking and don't even crawl. That's normal. And lastly is 10 to 12 months of age. Now we're in the final stretch of their first year, and you're going to start seeing pulling to stand. You're going to cruise along furniture, say simple words like mama or dada, and they're going to start waving. They can start clapping or pointing. Remember, celebrate the efforts, not just the achievements. If your baby is pulling to stand but not walking yet, that's still huge progress. So when do you want to check in with your pediatrician? So if by 12 months your baby is not making any eye contact with you or anyone else, is not using any gestures, waving, or isn't trying to move at all, that's definitely worth discussing with your pediatrician. Parents, I want to leave you with this. Milestones are just tools, not timers. Your baby's development is not a race. You're not behind if things look different for your child. Instead of stressing over the timelines, focus more on creating moments and connection. How do you do that? You're going to be doing lots of reading, singing to them. Like I said before, lots of talking, playing, cuddling. They need all of that. Remember, they're growing into people, into human beings. All right. And their connection with their first people counts a lot. And that's what will help your baby thrive. If you found this helpful, I created a guide called First Year Milestones. It's a guide for new parents that you can grab in my description below. It has practical tips so you can track progress without stressing. You got this, and I'm here cheering for you every step of the way. I'm cheering for you every step of the way. Till next one. Bye.